How's it going, guys? Jerry here, and welcome back to another Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle. Today we are going to be facing off against Daegu. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but if you guys ever want to battle me, I'll make sure to leave my Twitter down in the description. You guys can follow me, and I ask for battles frequently. Today's battle is going to be in the OU tier of Smogon. Again, I know OU tier, I want to work my way to the bottom of the tiers. And I want to get familiar with OU because OU is a tier that I never really partaken. My tier is strictly UU. That's like the tier I know the best. And whoa, Daegu has some pretty interesting Pokemon. He has a Gallade, Garchomp, Raikou, Porygon Z, Articuno, and a Starmie. Where is my cell phone? I actually need to take a picture of his team because I'm actually scared of a certain Pokemon on his team. By the name of all of them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and lead off with... my Drywall the Hippowdon. Hold on, is that the best lead? Because I have Ferrothorn in this team as well. I kind of want to lead off with Drywall, but I also want to set up spikes. That's the thing. I'm going to assume his Articuno is Defog because there's no real reason why he would bring Articuno, because Articuno is pretty bad in my opinion. I have no idea why he would opt to bring Articuno in, but we'll see. We'll see what he has up his sleeve. We will certainly see what he has up his sleeve. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and send out my Ferrothorn. He's going to go ahead and send out Yellow Sacred. Yellow Sacred, so Raikou. Interesting. So right off the bat, he can't really do anything to Ferrothorn unless he has HP Fire. So I'm going to take this chance to set up my spikes. He's going to go for the Volt Switch, which is fine, and I'm going to predict him to switch into Gallade, because Gallade is pretty much the only Pokemon on his team that can do anything to Ferrothorn. Unless he packs like Fire Blast on Garchomp, which is a thing, by the way. It is a thing, so I predict either the Gallade or the Garchomp. Either really wouldn't be a good situation. Very naughty, so it is the Garchomp. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set up my my spikes. Now, I can't exactly stay in on a Garchomp knowing that it has Fire Blast. So I'm going to have to switch out. I'm going to have to go into Drywall. I don't want to go out into my, I don't want to go out into Diancie just yet, because if this thing is Scarfed, then I'm in for a world of hurt. So I'm gonna go into Drywall, the Hippowdon. And I predict him to go for a Fire Blast, if he does have Fire Blast, obviously. He does have okay, he has the Fire Blast. Words can come out of my mouth, that would be awesome. Alright, we're gonna eat that. We are going to eat that. Alright, so does he have anything that can avoid an Earthquake? He does have an Articuno from what I remember. Alright, so he has an Articuno. Alright, so that's a little unfortunate. I can't really go out, or I can't do anything to Articuno, because I have Earthquake. So I'm going to go for a Toxic here. He's going to set up his rocks. I'm going to go for a Toxic myself. And then after that, I'll go for a Stealth Rock. I have one layer of spikes. I would really like to get all three. But for now, I'm just going to have to adjust accordingly. One layer of spikes isn't bad. And if I set up my Stealth Rocks, then that's going to be a lot of residual damage that he can't really afford. So my rocks are up in the field now, which is good. Going to go for a Dragon Tail. Okay, so his Garchomp is a little more defensive. That's what I wanted to know. So his Garchomp is a little more defensive. He's going to bring me out into Diancie. And that honestly is pretty much the best thing he could have switched me out into. I am not complaining. Okay, now I know that he's not Scarfed though, because he went for 2 moves, so I'm gonna go for a, I'm actually gonna go for a Protect here. I'm gonna go for a Protect here because I don't want to not knock out the Garchomp. So I'm gonna go for a Protect here to get my stat increase. And, I'm assuming he's gonna switch out. If he goes down to Raikou, that's gonna either tell me that he's Scarfed, or that he's Assault Vest. I know that Raikou can be relatively fast, but a lot of people like to pop a Choice Scarf on it just because it's super unexpected. Alright, so down goes Garchomp. So there goes his Garchomp, which is good. I don't like dealing with Garchomp whatsoever. Luckily enough, though, we do still have our Hazard Control in Starmie, which is a good thing. Alright, so Porygon Z comes out. What does Porygon Z have that scares me? I'm pretty sure a Moonblast can actually knock out from this range. He might be Scarfed, which is why he sent it out. So I'm going to protect here just in case he has Flash Cannon. Something tells me he has Flash Cannon because he wouldn't switch out into Porygon Z. He has the Ice Beam. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we can take an Ice Beam. I'm going to go for a Moonblast because it's the safest thing to go for here. So he's not Scarfed. I'm going to assume that he's Spexed. He's actually going to live that. If he's Spexed, I think Diancie goes down. Alright, so we eat that. And then we're going to go for yet another Moonblast. I'm surprised it did that little. I was assuming it was going to knock it out. He's going to withdraw Porygon Z. I don't agree with that play. I don't agree with that play whatsoever. I have Rocks up. He doesn't have an odd HP number. Interesting. Okay, so Moonblast should knock it out. Okay. This is fairly interesting. Fairly interesting. Ice Shard. I mean, we're gonna eat that. Alright, I'm going for Hidden Power Fire. I don't really understand that play. I have no idea why he switched out into Articuno. That was a little interesting. Something I wouldn't have done personally. Yellow Sacred is out. Alright, Yellow Sacred. Now my question is, are you timid? Or actually, I think y'all outspeed outright anyway. I think your speed is like base 130 if I'm not mistaken. So there really is no... I might have to sack off Diancie here. Actually, no. I don't really have to sack it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and go out into... Yeah, I'm not gonna sack it off because this is my one stop. Actually, I have a Scarlet for Gallade. I can just go for a Brave Bird. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go out into... This is a little tough. I'm gonna go out into my my Ferrothorn and get another layer of spikes up. I have no idea why I can't speak. Getting words out of my mouth is pretty hard right now. I have no idea why. So he's gonna go for the Volt Switch here. Which I guess wouldn't have been bad if I went for the Moonblast, but he could have knocked out my Diancie, and that's something I really don't want to happen. Alright, so it would be in his best interest to go out into... At this point, Gallade, honestly. At this point, Gallade would be his best switch in, because I have Power Up and Knockoff for the Starmie, and upon entry, Porygon dies. So yeah, Gallade's going to come out. So Gallade is going to come out. Which is a little unfortunate because I can't really do much to Gallade right now. But if I manage to get my my layers of... Actually, I don't think I'm going to live a Drain Punch or a Close Combat. I don't exactly think I'm going to live anything. So I'm going to go for a Power Whip in case I live this Close Combat. I don't know. I might live the Close Combat. I might not. It really depends. It really depends. So he's gonna Mega, of course he is. And I don't think I'm gonna live a Close Combat. If he's Adamant, I can go out into Diancie and kill it with the Moonblast. He's gonna go for the knockoff. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't understand that play. I guess he was predicting a switch? But I'm going for Power Whip anyway. And that's not gonna knock out. I thought it was. But to be fair, I mean, I'm not invested in my attack, so that makes sense. I should have gone for the Gyro. Ooh, the Gyro would have been a better play. But then again, like, he had Raikou up on the field, so... Alright, so down goes Ferrothorn. Down goes Ferrothorn. This is actually pretty good because... okay, hold on. I might have an idea here. I can actually go out into Starmie right now. Gonna go out into Starmie, and then I can just pretty much fire off Scalds to my heart's content. The one thing that is an issue, though, is going to be the Raikou. Shadow Sneak? You don't have Shadow Sneak. Okay, good. So yeah, the Raikou is the one thing that is a little troublesome right now. Raikou is just super, super good. Okay, so I'm obviously expecting the Raikou to come in. That's pretty much a foregone conclusion. He also has Porygon still alive, but upon entry, like I said, it dies to both rocks and spikes. So he pretty much only has Yellow Sacred, and he also has his Starmie left. But then again, he's doing all the switching, so, I mean, it's his own fault that his Pokemon are taking so much residual damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch out because I don't want to take a Volt Switch or a Thunderbolt or whatever the fuck he wants to do. I can actually go out into my my Kyurem Black here and take a Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. Yeah, I think that's the best play. I honestly think that's the best play because he can't touch Kyurem Black with Thunderbolt. And I can take care of Starmie with Bolt Strike, so I think I have this in the bag. I should have this in the bag. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, so out comes Kyurem Black. Oh, he has Rock Slip, but that's okay though, because I have Roost. I have Roost on my Kyurem, so it's all good. Hidden Power? Hidden Power Ground? No. Alright, I'm assuming it's Hidden Power Ice. So I am going to go for the Roost here. I'm going to go for the Roost. He's going for Hidden Power again. I can take that pretty well. I'm going to go for the Roost. Because I completely forgot that rocks were up on the field. I don't know how you forget that, but I happen to forget. And I'm going to go for a... I guess an Outrage at this point pretty much kills everything. So I'm going to go for an Outrage. Yeah, I think I have this in the bag. Alright, so Raikou goes down. He only has Starmie left because, like I said before, Porygon Z dies upon entry. And actually, he's actually going to take down my Kyurem because Starmie outspeeds. Misty, yeah. So there's Starmie. My nose is itchy for whatever reason. I die to a Psyshock or a Psychic. He might have Dazzling Gleam. I can take a Scald. I can take a T-Bolt. But if he has Psychic or Psyshock, then I die to a Psychic or Psyshock. There isn't really I can do anything about that. A Scald. Okay, if he gets the burn, he might be able to live an Outrage. Oh, it's just gonna outright knock me out. Okay, then. Oh, it was a crit! It was a crit! Of course it was a crit. So unfortunate. It's whatever, though. It's whatever. Okay, so he's Life Orbed. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go out into my own Starmie. I wonder if we're the same set. Probably not, because he's Life Orbed, so I'm pretty sure he's more offensive than mine. Mine is a little defensive. Who's gonna win the speed tie here? He might be Modest, for all I know. My Starmie is timid. Alright, so let's see what he wants to do here. Let's see what he wants to do here. He went for Scald again. The burn isn't an issue because I do have Natural Cure. Why did he go for Scald again? Unless that's his only offensive move. That might actually be his only offensive move if he went for Skull twice. Unless he misclicked. Not entirely certain. Not entirely certain. And Porygon Z comes in and dies 2 entry hazards. And that is the match. So we get a 4-0 victory on Mr. Daegu. So Mr. Daegu, thank you so much for accepting my battle request. That was a very good match. And if you guys want to challenge me in the near future, then I'll make sure to provide my Twitter down below in the description. You guys can follow me. And I ask for battles frequently, so you guys might get the chance to battle me. And your battle might be featured here on the channel. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy the battle, then please go ahead and drop a like down below. Likes are very appreciated. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, thanks so much for watching. My name is Jerry, and until next time, stay awesome.